Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. Chick Picker, since I'm the only one here. How's everybody doing? I am something. Alive and well, I suppose. I hope everybody's having a good day. Let's see. Let's get the chat going. And running. I love the sound of that. Oh, I sold the clock radio. That's good. Good morning, everyone. Thank you. Let's change that over. Everything was kind of crazy this morning. So, that's good. Glad I sold that. That was a good sale. Let's see here. Come on, chat. Radio. No. We don't need to hear you twice. Let's see if there's anybody. There's Todd. Let's see here. And we'll pop it out. How you doing, Todd?
I'm all right.
That's good.
Nothing special.
Oh,
just a
don't
plain
lie.
old day. Plain old day.
You're special. You're a pretty special guy.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
Aw.
Mutual Admiration Society going right here.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Everybody's special.
It's Tuesday.
Everybody gets a trophy today.
Wow.
Thank you for participating.
Oh, the participating trophy. Don't you love those?
You betcha.
You suck at the game, but we'll give you a trophy just because you played along.
Yeah.
Morning, Julie. You're up early. Let's see.
Yeah.
Julie has a birthday this month.
Ooh.
Yeah. She's 31.
Dang.
I think. 31? Yeah, I think it's 31.
Julie is going to be a young woman until I'm dead.
Oh, she said National Guard is here in Sacramento. It's a wonderful day. Yeah, best to stay in as much as you can. No doubt about it. Let's see.
National Guard.
Yep. I think they need to show their muscles and show that we're not doing that. We ain't playing with that. Homie, don't play that. Morning, Sally. Good morning, Maggie.
Good morning.
Hi, Maggie.
Okay, I can hear you now. I was like, I don't hear you.
Hi, Sally.
Hi, Todd.
How you
And
doing?
Sally gets a participation award, and Maggie gets a participation award.
Oh, isn't that special?
Should get an award just for getting up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't deserve an award.
No. Okay, Sally.
Okay.
Hard night.
Somebody's sleepy.
Yeah. It was rough. I wanted to be home all night.
Any problems?
I don't know. It
No.
wasn't even really that busy. I was just tired and not feeling myself.
Feeling like.
Morning, Shirley. Hug my
Shut up,
food.
Valerie.
Ugh.
It's feeling like Roseanne Barr or something.
Mm.
Needs a Snickers.
No,
Morning,
I wasn't
Kurt.
even feeling that ballsy. Just I don't know. I don't know. It was
This didn't feel good.
um,
Well, this round is pretty long for you, so.
mhm. Yeah,
When's your
I mean,
next?
I get off Thursday morning.
Oh,
I
okay.
know.
And I'll have
I
Thursday,
know.
Friday, and
That's not
Saturday.
soon enough.
Mm-mm.
But, you know, the good thing is you have time to go to some yard sales on the
Yeah,
weekend.
that's
So
true.
that's a plus. Like
Hmm.
we all need inventory, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I finished one pile last night, and yeah, I got another pile waiting.
I listed one item yesterday.
Woo!
Wow.
Not worth shooting. I did test 3 or 4 consoles.
Yeah.
Good.
Uh,
That's a plus,
yeah.
Yeah, nobody told you could take the day off on crack.
right? That's good for you, though.
Hi, Hank. Hi, Shirley.
Everybody's got to take a day off sometime.
Unauthorized. Yep.
That's good.
To the geology of the Philadelphia area.
I gotta run. I was supposed to go run around yesterday, but something happened and I couldn't. So okay, so I'll share this with you. So I was waiting for a check to come,
Mm-hmm.
and which it usually comes every other Monday. Well, it didn't show up, and the mail guy came and took my packages and didn't leave me any mail. I was like, and usually in the morning I'll get an email saying, this is what your mail is, you know, this is what you're going to be getting.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get one of those at all. I didn't get an email that said, you don't have any mail or nothing.
Oh, wow.
I was like, well, that's kind of weird. And
Yeah.
then he didn't bring me any mail, and I was like, well, that's really weird too. And I text messaged him, and I said, hey, you know, do I have any mail? And he goes, well, actually, he said, I'm here at Horton, and you do have a package. And he said, I'll drop it off, you know, after work. And I was like, well, I was actually looking for a letter. And then just about that time, I got my email, and it said I definitely had paper mail, and I had a package. And I'm like,
Oh.
somebody missed the boat on this one.
Hmm.
So anyway, he brought it all because
Oh,
apparently
good.
he found the letter and everything. But I mean, by the time he got here, it was like 4:30, and I was like, well, I can't do anything today. So it was good. I got some listing done and got some work done, so that was good.
Yeah, that's good.
Fishing and Picking says, have y'all seen a spike in unpaid items?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got one outstanding. Yeah.
I haven't really had any problems with them. I mean,
I have 3.
yeah. Oh. And mine don't last very long. Oh, excuse me.
And I had 2 just fall off.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, it sucks that it has to go through usually once it gets to like the 4th day of the unpaid, usually I'll get some, you know, they'll pay.
Yeah.
But then I had one gal message me and said, I really want this shirt, but something about I won't have anything in my, you know, oh, she what was it? She didn't take an offer. I sent her an offer and she didn't accept it because she didn't have any money in her account. And I said, well, you know, I said, this is my sole income, so, you know, you can buy it and pay for it, or you can, you know, come back when you got the money.
Yeah.
And you can get it. So he says I have 4 with 3 closed over the last week. That's pretty normal for me. I mean I do have end up with unpaid, but they usually once they go into the assistant, then you know just let it roll.
Haven't had to open a case in a long time.
Just let it roll.
Maybe
Yeah, I had two.
2 months since I've had to open a case.
I had two that closed.
Who was it that
Probably
got 10
Thursday,
negatives
Friday.
from one buyer?
Fishing and picking.
And how did that turn out?
They
You got-
overturned 9.
They
Yeah,
overturned, 9. Ugh.
yeah.
See, that shouldn't be allowed. They shouldn't be allowed to retaliate for filing a. But it's better
Nope.
than 10 anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, because that does give you dings. I mean, that can damage your account.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's still wrong because
Does
that's
it give you a D?
Yeah.
that's part of eBay's policy. They give you the option to do that. Why? Yeah.
Right. They shouldn't be allowed to retaliate for filing the MPP.
And clearly, you should be able, you know, a rep should be able to distinguish that that's what's going on. You know,
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it should. I think you said like 4 hours total time talking to them, but eBay Business is the one that took care of it. So
I thought he said that the feedback even said something about him not, like, that the feedback, something about it ruining their reputation or something. I don't know. But yeah, 1 is better than 10, I guess.
like to say, beggars can't be choosers. So how many y'all got going out today? Sorry to interrupt there.
That's all right. Has
How many?
anybody?
Huh?
How many did you have?
I have 6.
Oh,
That's
awesome.
good.
I've got 2.
I have 0.
Has anybody noticed all the new options now under TerraPeak for research?
No, I don't use it like I
Don't
should.
you? Now there's got a whole bunch of different options for sorting stuff. Like you can now choose new or used. Like instead of lumping it all in, you can choose to search new and used.
Mm.
You can you can search for whether it was fixed price or auction. And you can even choose to see if it was the best offer that was accepted.
Oh.
So there's lots of great new options.
And how much?
I don't know.
Because
Let me
usually you have to
see.
figure it out. There's a way. There's a way to find out, but
You can
it's
go to
kinda like-
Flipper Tools. You can go to that site and it'll tell you the price that the best offer that was taken, or the price that it sold for. Because I know that Etsy you can't do that. You can't can't get comp prices.
So let me see, I'm doing a
Mhm.
search. Now let me see if I do best offer accepted. Well, TerraPeak just shows you like the average sales price.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if you,
Can you hear Jonah's TV really well?
No.
no,
I can.
so it does show you the price that was accepted.
Okay.
For instance, I looked up genealogy books, and I have one that the sale price shown on TerraPeak is $45, and when you click to look at the original listing, it had a price of $135. So apparently they accepted a price of 45. So it
Hmm.
does show you what the best offer price was.
Cool.
And now it
That's
also
cool.
shows you active, so you can go and search for something and see what's active today. And then, because like now I look for an item, then I sort by completed, like I look to see what's active as well as what's completed when I'm
Mhm.
researching something.
Right.
So
Mhm.
you can now do that all within the TerraPeak. You don't have to go look up the active listings on eBay and then go to TerraPeak to look up the
Oh,
sold
nice.
ones. Check it out. I think it's a lot of great features.
Cool.
Today is supposed to be blackout day.
Yeah, what is that? Like people are opting to take a day off work or something?
Mhm. But all sales, or what is it? All fees that are collected by eBay today are going to be donated. I can't remember where, but it's to support and I can't get it out.
To support what?
Hang on.
Huh?
I will bring it up. It's called The Show Must Be Paused.
Okay.
Blackout
That's
Tuesday
blackout.
on Instagram. What does that mean?
Okay, so
You're the next contestant on The Show Must Be Paused.
okay, it says that with the impact of COVID-19 has had on eBay business, how we're adjusting and how we're supporting you, but in the midst of an unprecedented year, the events of the last week have affected us once again. Last night, our CEO addressed the eBay employee population about the unrest that's sweeping across the US, to quote him. Right now, during global pandemic, we're all in the habit of saying stay safe, or I hope you and your family are safe and healthy. This moment exposes two difficult realities. Many of our Black colleagues, friends, and neighbors never feel completely safe. Not at work, in a car, sidewalk, park, or even in their own home. This is often true for people of color from all backgrounds, and communities of color are being disproportionately affected by COVID-19 in the US. And he just goes on to say that, he wants to learn more about it, and the company stands for justice, racism. Make clear this company stands for justice, racism, bigotry, xenophobia, and bias, whether blatant or implicit, is contrary to who we are at eBay, period. So anyways, June 2nd is dubbed Blackout Tuesday. Major record labels have vowed to take a day off work to disconnect and focus on reconnecting with their communities. So basically, eBay in the US will donate all fees that we collect on June 2nd from items sold in the music categories to a charity that supports equality in America.
What charity though?
It doesn't say, it just says that. And then it says, we want you to always be proud to be part of the eBay community.
Hmm.
So that's the down low. So anything that you sell that's in a music category, the fees from that, when eBay takes them, they will be supporting a charity.
I did read that on Instagram, so many people are using Blackout Tuesday, doing just a black post on Instagram, but
Mhm.
using the hashtag Black Lives Matter, so that if you go on the Black Lives Matter hashtag, all you see is black, like their own posts of informational posts are being drowned out by so many people posting the
Mm.
black square.
You know, I seen that this morning, and I was like, "What's wrong with these pictures?" Because it was like totally black, and
Yeah.
it didn't click, you know. But that makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah.
That explains it.
So I found out something interesting.
About damn time.
Whenever, shut up. Whenever we get a moment in the conversation.
Go for
Oh,
it.
go ahead.
Better take it while you can get it.
Mhm.
You know, managed payments. The
Are we back to this?
coins and bullion and paper money is not included, right?
Right.
So I contacted Liberty Coin on eBay. They're a big seller. I sent them a message saying, how do y'all plan to handle this? And they sent me back a note and said, the large coin and bullion dealers with an enterprise store on eBay have until December 2021 to keep selling as they have been, the
Wow.
gold and silver coins and bullion.
So
Wow.
they're giving them an extension then.
So if you sell enough on eBay that you can have an enterprise store. Is that the name of it? Enterprise?
Mm-hmm. That's the biggest one.
You can avoid the close down of the gold, silver, bullion thing. And there's probably maybe 10 companies that sell on eBay that will take advantage of that.
That is.
And the smaller ones, like if I wanted to sell a coin, I'm just SOL.
Yeah.
And what that tells me, by giving them till December 2021, means they don't plan to have, they keep saying you were working on getting this set up, but but to me, if they're extending it all the way out, that they don't have any plan for bringing it to smaller sellers on
So
managed payments.
I would expect the gold, silver, and coin thing to be
Oh, yeah,
I would expect those enterprise stores to be probably at least 75% of that market that sells on eBay.
Hmm.
So eBay may be stupid, but they're not dumb. Okay,
No.
No, they're not dumb. They
that's what
They
I
know
found
where-
out. I thought
they know
that
where
was
the-
interesting.
they know where their bread's buttered.
Yeah.
Or however that saying goes.
But they're still going to lose millions over the deal.
Sure.
And what were the other categories again you couldn't sell on? Porn. And
Uh-huh.
I suppose if you had have an enterprise porn store, it's hard to say. Enterprise porn store.
I bet you there are.
I'll bet you there are too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Not even it's not just porn, it's also personal massagers and
But here's another example of how big businesses have an advantage over small businesses and are achieving monopolies.
and they're not going to tell you, oh, well, we're letting the enterprise stores have this extension, but you smaller guys, sorry, you don't get that.
No, that's a fine print.
What else can you not sell on
I don't
managed
remember.
payments?
You can't sell vehicles, I don't think.
Vehicles.
Yeah.
So Ford Motor Company can still sell vehicles probably because they're an enterprise store on eBay, I would think.
Gift cards and coupons.
Now, a
Yeah.
lot of the reason why they couldn't do a lot of this was because of the processors or the payers that I think it was it Apple Pay
Apple
That-
Pay, I think.
that was one of the big ones that they wouldn't and they were working on it from what I heard. They were trying to get that ironed out. So I mean that still may be ironed out by the time everything.
Tickets, you can't sell tickets, so people trying to sell off like concert tickets or anything.
Lottery tickets.
Wine.
Yeah, lottery tickets is another one. Even if they're losers, doesn't matter.
Let's see.
But you can still sell Disney Black Diamond VHS movies.
Yeah,
Oh, I
baby.
bet. If you can find a good money launderer.
Yep. Buy my video, here's your bag of dope. Anyway,
Hmm.
it pays to be the big dog in the market.
Well, yeah, and I understand they pay bigger fees or whatever, and so maybe they should be able to get that, but they're not running around telling everybody that they're doing that. Sure.
And yeah, the big market players can up their prices now because there'll be less competition.
Hmm.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's a good point.
So if you want your fix of porn, you're gonna have to pay more for it. Mhm. If you want to buy a used pickup, you're gonna pay more for it.
An enterprise store costs $3,000 a month.
Ugh.
Wow.
Is this an adjustable highway?
Yeah, I agree with Liz.
Which is
Why
chump
not?
change if you sell $5 million worth of gold on eBay a month. So,
I don't know. I don't know why they would, choose to, I mean, why, if they're the ones that are in charge of the whole managed payment things, then why would they? I mean, there must be a reason. Maybe they have too many problems with those categories. And so that's a good way to just say, well, we're not doing these anymore.
Morning, Liz. Morning, Texas Val.
Good morning.
Why couldn't they force payment through PayPal only for those things? I don't understand why they would lose all those markets. And that would be a very good idea for them. They could only, I don't know if it's kind of an all or nothing, like these categories, every category should be able to go through every payment system.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that may be, if they don't all go through, then they don't, then you can't sell them. But also, it shouldn't, if it's going to knock out other categories, then it should also knock out all of those, silver coin sellers too.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't matter if you have an enterprise store or not. But they're looking out for the money too. So, I don't know. I
I went
definitely
back and looked at Liberty Coin's answer, and they said the enterprise stores don't have to change until Q3 2021. Sorry, I misspoke. But that's still a year and a half out.
It's still, yeah.
And maybe they're thinking by that time, maybe they'll have a fix. I don't know.
They'll
maybe they don't want
to.
to. Maybe they don't want to completely screw them over, and so they're giving them a little time to get their stuff together before. I mean, if they're an enterprise store, they're selling.
Yeah.
Some major coin. Some major coin.
But yeah, selling a few silver coins is my first sales on eBay. 6 years ago or something? 7 years ago. So.
A coin?
Huh?
Your first sale was a coin?
No, it wasn't my first sale, but I only had like 2 or 3 before that, just personal stuff that I wanted to sell. But yeah, it's craziness. And when the U.S. Mint comes out with a rare coin, they do this like once or twice a year.
Not bad. I got a haircut.
Good morning, Beth.
The main trading area for those is eBay. They're gonna, I don't know. There's gonna be lots of repercussions over this deal.
Yeah.
Is your jaw falling off?
It hurts.
It hurts.
Feels like I have I think it's just my TMJ that's acting up this morning.
You know what helps that?
Nope.
It's not what you think.
Man, my mind went 20 places
What am
right
I
then.
thinking, Callie? What am I- What?
What did you think I was gonna say?
I ain't saying.
Yeah, I know what
I
you
ain't
thought
gonna
I
say
was
where
gonna say.
my mind went to bad place too.
I was gonna say a CPAP.
Oh,
No, I call BS on that one.
I was gonna say a CPAP.
I go with the other one.
I know exactly where your mind went whenever I said that.
chewing gum, chewing
It
gum.
wasn't,
Chewing
yeah,
gum.
chewing gum does not help. It actually hinders you.
Yeah.
No, it's like I got something going on, like kind of on
Yeah,
this side of
chewing
my
gum
face,
is not what she was thinking.
like I don't know if it's allergies or what, but like I can feel it in my ear, I can feel it in my jaw. So it's, I don't know, it's kind of weird.
So I got 9 going out this morning.
Wow,
That was pretty good.
Look at
That's
you.
great.
Ah,
I think you might be a reseller.
eBay is so weird. It's just
Yeah,
a
it is.
roller coaster.
hang on.
This is craziness.
We're
you
gonna
okay?
drop you down this 100-foot drop. Hang
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. So Hank says, Beth, I wanted to let you know that yesterday when I was listing, I noticed the option for offer and promote for Vicaria on computer by going to my listings. Then when scrolling, you can do it that way. I think mine might have had it for a while now, but I never paid attention to it. Hope that helps you with your listing and sending offers there instead of the phone. Good to know. But it doesn't have either option on the listing itself. If I click through that way, just on the listing screen that I could find. Very interesting.
That's interesting. Yeah, and most times whenever you can promote something, it has a little pop-up on the mobile that says promote, and then it'll just, have a little picture of your listing, and it'll say yes or no. And so
Right.
it's quicker that way. And that's the way I like to do it. Instead of having to put in an amount.
I'm falling apart.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try and maybe do some jewelry today.
Oh, I'm still working on my piles. Morning, Craig.
Piles of clothes.
Got my little lot of knives in from auction.
What auction was that from?
That was Scott's,
Was that Scott?
and that I forget the name that guest auction person they had on.
Huh.
All the money was going to a animal rescue.
Huh.
So I got
Oh,
1, 2,
nice.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 knives.
Nice.
They're not real fancy ones, but spent $45, so that's $5 a piece, and they'll sell for about $12 a piece. So the little doggies get some money, and I get to make a little money, and everything's good. I'm still waiting on the loaded caps from Scott. I bought some hats from Scott.
What kind
look
of
like good.
hats?
Ball caps, with the,
I was gonna say the kind you wear.
yeah. Dur-dur-dur.
Mhm.
I ain't the only smart ass in here.
I thought it was the kind you shoot.
Kind you shoot.
Yeah. You know,
So that'll
put a
give me a
cap in
little
your
break
ass.
from the video games. I get tired of listening to video games now. I'm kind of like, let's go listen some more video games. Or
You
2
really sound
months of
like that?
listening the same thing is starting to get not as fun.
Well, you gotta
Yeah.
mix it up a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm
Yeah.
basically buying all this other crap, which I shouldn't be doing.
That's the fun of it, though.
hmm Add to the death pile. At least knives don't take up a lot of room.
That's true.
I mean,
True.
the whole $45 order is right here.
Yeah.
So
Sorry. Hmm.
Okay, so Beth says yes, it won't. It just won't give me the option to promote to likers, which is what I want. Mine has offer and promote. Offer won't allow me to send an offer unless the item has likers. Gotcha.
what is that to Mercari?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't like Mercari's system. It's
It's kind of wonky. It's
Wonky.
yeah, that's good. Have you ever read that book, the Wonky Donkey something?
Nope.
Something about it. It is the funniest book I've ever read in my life. It was a kid's book,
Hmm.
but it's hilarious. If you ever get a chance, read that book,
Wonky Donkey.
The Wonky Donkey, or it's something along those lines.
Sounds like a Mexico border show.
No.
Hmm.
Oh, but yes, I had 3 on. What did I have? 3 on Poshmark and 3 on eBay. So it was a slow day yesterday, actually. They weren't.
Yeah, because you did like
showing
almost
a load.
30 on the weekend, didn't you?
I did 25 for the weekend, which was amazing. I mean, I'm not complaining at all, but it was just it was crazy.
My weekend extended it to 13 because I shipped out 3 after the show was over because I got 3 sales, like boom, boom, boom.
Wow.
oh great.
And so I shipped them out before the mailman got here, and then I didn't get nothing else for the rest of the day. And then last night before I went to work, I sold a pair of pants, but they haven't paid yet. So I have 0 shipping out today.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So if I would have held on to those 3 that I had yesterday, I would have had something to ship out, but I didn't. So
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to save them back just for that reason, are you?
no, we were like, well, let's just get through it. And Brandon was here already, so he was like, let's ship them and
Yeah.
get it done. So the minimum picked up 13 from me. I don't know. Let me go look at mine and see if mine
Yeah,
has
mine just
that.
says promote. That's all it says.
Okay, so she says you got to go through the selling.
But then you can promote to everyone or to likers only. So basically you can reduce your price. I think what I don't like about it is with Poshmark, you can make the offer to likers, and then the next day, if somebody likes it, you can do another offer to likers with at the same discount. Where with Mercari, it makes you go even lower,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't
like
really
that.
use the offers at all on Mercari.
I don't see it. I don't see offers at all either. I was thinking maybe it was in a different spot, like buying or something. Like that would make more sense to me. Is that they're get it?
Get it?
Get it?
Love the sound of cha-chings in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody needs a Bible.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. Here come the protesters. God, stupid media keeps calling terrorist rioters protesters. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't mean to go there. Sorry. Erase. Who's it? Somebody in. Oh, well, never mind. Sorry.
Are you getting off on a tangent here?
I know. Sorry.
Let's
That's
get
right,
political.
Liz. That's
Got it.
right. Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus. Jesus, grab the wheel.
Craziness out there. That's why everybody's got to be careful. Breaking Fine says mine have offer and promote buttons next to each each listing on
That's
Mercari.
weird.
Let me look and see what mine is.
So the offer would be like for you to send the buyer an offer.
I'm assuming.
I've never seen that.
So my listings, I have. Is this on the phone, Frankie?
I think there's.
Because on the phone, it's mine
No,
just has.
desktop.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let me look on the desktop then.
I think because that's what he's talking about is the desktop version of it.
Yeah.
Let me see. My listings. Ah, yes, mine does have offer and promote.
Oh, it does?
So offers is only available for items with likes. Promote is basically you've reduced the price.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking on mine.
Yeah, I'm not going to do either.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if it was, if you had, if you were able to offer. Right?
Say that again.
It wouldn't be so bad if you were going to make an offer. Right? Let's see.
For offer, offer is like offer to likers, but what I don't like is that if somebody.
Isn't that kind of the same as promote though?
Once you make promote is so basically offer is offers to likers and promote is like closet clear out. You just lower the
Right.
price.
Right. But they still want you to lower the price on the offer. I mean, just like on
Meow.
Poshmark. Just like on
Meow.
Poshmark.
Meow. Meow.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Your
Meow,
baby's calling meow next.
meow.
Help me! I've fallen and I can't reach my bear. Okay.
Sounds like the damn Amazon out here this morning.
All right, let's see here. Brian.
Me and Brad made some topsy-turvies
away.
yesterday.
You did what?
We made topsy-turvies.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, out of plastic bottles.
Out of plastic what?
Yeah. And they're double tiered. They're double tiered to where one is hanging and then the plant's coming out of that one. And then there's a space and then there's another one. So then when I water them, the water will drip from one to another too. We made 6 altogether.
Wow.
Because we took I had tomatoes sprouting in egg cartons and they started rooting and everything, so we had to get them transferred.
Yeah. Good.
Fire is driving me nuts.
Who?
Sorry. I have issues with a stupid buyer.
Oh. One of those.
Yeah,
So let me look at.
they got their ceramic figurine and the pinky was broken off, so I refunded them, and now they say I shouldn't have to pay for the shit. I should get the refund for the shipping too. Well,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, that was included. They got their shipping money back. And now they're saying, could you please total the refund and say, all you got to do is look at your PayPal.
Right?
Oh my god.
Trouble.
Just look at your PayPal account, dumbass. I'm not going to add the word dumbass. I'm just going to say.
Thank you for your purchase.
Delete. Yes.
Like Jim always says, thank you for your purchase. Blah, 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 blah.
Yes. I always write out what I want to say, and then I delete it, and then I say thank you for your purchase. Hey there, Myra.
I wonder if eBay keeps those messages too.
I wouldn't doubt it. Messages.
Well, it looks like you said, hey, you crazy MRFer. What do you think I'm doing here?
Yeah.
Running a free clothing shop for dumbasses?
I've told somebody that before. And
You really?
Uh-huh.
You really have?
Yeah. I said I don't do this for charity. I do this because it's my business.
Yeah.
and yeah, they were not.
Oh, but you didn't put hey MFer.
No, I didn't put that. Would have been unprofessional. I couldn't do that, but
I can't see where you guys are at finding this shit. So
finding what
like
stuff. What is
on
it?
Mercari.
Oh, where you just go to your listings.
Okay. My listings
Yeah,
active.
yeah. And
I'm
over
not
to the side.
over the side mine says edit, promote, and then there's a check mark.
Okay. Well, scratch that. You ain't
Yeah,
got it.
I'm not a special person, so I didn't get it.
Oh, Myrna, you just gave away about 25 pieces of clothing. Wow.
I hope you got them for free.
Why did you do that? Clothing sales. Clothing sales.
Beth says, look what you started, Hank.
It's all Hank's fault.
Trouble.
Blame it on Hank. She's got big shoulders.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah. Let's see. Liz says, my friend messaged an eBay seller about poor packaging. They replied, I guess you expected it wrapped in panda skin and gold embossed lettering.
Oh my God. Liz, really? I packed it in angel feathers and fairy dust just for you.
so it would float to
What
your
is
home
that?
address.
What did somebody say to me? It said something about, what did they, I can't even remember what they said. It was kind of funny, and it kind of caught me off guard because I was like, what, are they kidding, or what's going on here? Hang on just a second, let me.
So Myra, how did you give it away? You didn't just give it away, or did you just give it away? Like
Sounded
says
like
she
just
don't
gave
know
it
how to
away.
list. I don't know how to list. Well,
Guess
what
you
do you mean?
expected it wrapped in panda skin and gold embossed lettering. Oh my God.
It says, I don't put personal cards in my packages. I do sometimes, but not. I haven't done that in quite a while, just because I don't. Personal card, not a nice touch, and then it says lion, top, very cute.
Am I in top chat?
I don't know.
Yeah, I must be. I'm not seeing.
Where are
what
you
she's
seeing this,
reading.
Valerie?
I'm not seeing what she's
Seeing
reading.
what?
What you're reading.
I'm reading it from my
Oh.
eBay.
Oh, I thought you were reading it from the chat. I'm thinking, what the heck?
Oh my god.
I thought you were reading from the chat. I was
Yeah,
like,
so did
I'm
I.
lost.
Where am I?
Am I in top chat? And I checked and I wasn't.
Oh my gosh.
So you just list it like you list other stuff.
Yeah, just list it.
It's good to put measurements in. If you can put measurements in, it's better to put measurements in. It's saved my hide a couple of times. Well, that's good to be giving it to the needy and stuff, but if you're doing this for a business, then you got to watch what you're giving away.
Yeah, I'm about as needy as a lot of people. So
No, you're not. You're freaking rich.
I'm friggin' oh,
You're
another
rich.
message.
Freaking fracking.
You're rich.
This is the 6th message in the last 18 hours from this buyer.
Block.
Oh my God. This one says, just wrote him, said, just look at your PayPal account and you will see the refund amount.
Mm-hmm.
And they just sent a message that said, thank you.
Hi, Rita.
I don't think I'll reply to that one.
Man, we're in a lovely mood today, aren't we?
Well, God, you can't fix stupid.
This is true.
God, they can't. They want me to look up their refund amount for them. It's their PayPal account.
Hey, get this, Todd. You know the lady that was gonna send me the 3 Fagos back?
Yep.
Okay. She went through the whole thing. I contacted eBay. eBay says, told me a whole bunch of stuff. Said, no, she doesn't need to send the one that has been opened already back because that, might damage other packages, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to have to pay for shipping back because the other 2 aren't damaged, blah, blah, blah. Then, the time comes to where she can escalate. She escalates it and they tell her she can send them back, all 3 of them, and I have to pay the shipping and a full refund. I was like pissed.
Of course they did.
And guess what? Nobody has sent shit back to me. So it's probably going to be one of those things, I mean, I'm hoping,
Unless
let her
they're
keep
waiting
it.
till the last possible day for shipping it back.
Yeah. Yeah. Because there's people that do that. But hopefully she's not keeping track and whatever, Oh, that's good. That's good, Myra. Hope you're good today, Rita.
I don't know why the buyer thought they weren't getting their original shipping back when I refunded in full anyway. That's just, do buyers not know they get it all back?
Some don't. Some people are just
Yeah.
uneducated and
Went to New York. They're probably trying to get over the COVID or something. Their brain's all addled.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I had somebody buy something. Oh, that blanket. They bought a blanket for $80 and then soon after they canceled. And I was like, shit. And so I refunded them, but it hasn't taken it off yet. It's still in ones that I have to ship.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. So it's like stuck. So I don't even know if I need to do anything with that. If it's just under print labels and ship. It doesn't have ship this within 24 hours or anything like that. It's so weird.
Yeah, I had one of those last month.
Just
They did put a 24-hour notice on mine.
oh, did they? See, they haven't put.
Listen, dummies, take this off. I had to contact them.
Yeah.
And it took what, 30 minutes out of my day, I could have been doing something more productive, like
Mm-hmm.
taking a nap. You know, anything, you know, you could be working on your
Yeah.
business or you could be,
Yeah.
but yeah, you stupid eBay. Why are you being eBay?
Well, I think there's just not as many people at the controls right now. So they, so stuff like that just gets, you know, uh, I don't know what the 19 questions video is. I think I did. I think I did do that on Facebook.
I've seen a few of them. I haven't watched them. Oh, oh gosh.
Yeah, some of the questions are just stupid though. Who cares? What's your favorite food? I don't care what your favorite food is.
What?
I don't even think I have a favorite food.
Well, it's like, I saw that video. Nick Hills did the 19 question video or something like that. And my favorite food is spaghetti or whatever he said. It didn't matter what it was. It's just like, well, I'm never going to go out to eat with Nick Hills, so I don't care what his favorite food is. I mean, I like watching Nick Hills videos, but I'm like,
I
who
tried. I tried. Anyways, they're all right. They're a little too. I don't know. They're kind of fake to me. But that's just my opinion.
I like the Monty Python questions where they're trying to cross the canyon on that bridge.
Well,
What
just it
is
seems like
your
there's a
take?
lot. Seems like there's a lot of stuff set up. You know what I mean? And if one thing can be set up, then so can others. It makes for good TV. Are you okay, sister?
Valerie,
I'm here.
are you okay?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, now we can.
Okay. That's good.
Look like you're having a jaw attack.
Yeah,
you're-
my jaw is just really.
You look like that SpongeBob. This not SpongeBob. What was it? South Park. South Park. Timmy. Is it Timmy? Yeah, and his mouth opening. It looks like it's like half of his head is up here, half of his head's down here, and when he talks, his head goes together and apart.
I hope that doesn't look like. Oh my god.
Oh, thanks, Beth.
Oh, there you go.
You're supposed to be tagged. I was over 6 months ago. I procrastinated a little bit.
Yeah, just a little.
I think they're starting up again. I've seen a few recently, so I think they're happening again.
Oh. I didn't even know it was on my YouTube. I thought it was on my Facebook or something. That's weird.
Yeah, I think you have to make a YouTube video about your
Oh, maybe
19
so.
questions or something.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's like, what color underwear do you have on? Who cares?
Be like Tiger King. I don't wear no underwear.
I'm going commando.
That's the first thing that come to my head when you said that, Todd. I don't know why. That's kind of scary, but.
Oh, that's fine. I understand you're,
That's funny though.
but I don't know. Stuff like that is kind of like, if you're really my friend on Facebook, you will tag all the people in your group and share this to everyone in Germany. And I'm like,
I
I don't
can't.
even know
Yeah,
anybody in Germany.
I don't do that.
And
People liable to get blocked if they send me that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
well,
Sorry,
but
but
that's me too.
typically the people that I'm friends with on Facebook are really friends, and I don't want to disappoint them or anything. But when they say, I really want to see who my real friends are. If you are, you will do this. And I'm like,
And
is-
you know what? If you delete me over some stupid shit like that, then you're not my friend. Sorry.
oh my gosh.
yeah. And then I message them back and say, but are you still my brother? If you unfriend me on Facebook, am I still your uncle? Oh my
Oh.
God.
That is rough, Myra. 100% polyester, no underwear.
Yikes. You have to put some microphone on.
Right, Patty? She says, or if you really love Jesus, share this picture of him that looks like what he probably looked like. Or she. I don't
Yeah.
know. I hope your day gets better, Rita.
Me too.
I hope you have a good day at the office, Beth. Great sales to you also.
Be a yes woman. Just say yes to everything. I'm going to be a yes woman today.
It's a little bit like those bumper stickers. Honk if you love kittens, you know, or
Honk if you're horny.
yeah.
You get all kinds of honks.
I honk every time I see that bumper sticker because, yeah, I love the taste of little kittens in the morning.
God.
What?
Oh, nothing. I'm just making crap up in my brain, though. My brain goes weird places.
Yeah.
I think everybody's must, but sometimes my brain just goes weird places.
Most people don't verbalize it though.
Well, that's true.
They keep that stuff to themselves.
Especially not live on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, why did I think about that? That's just stupid. Shut up, mind. Turn off. I break for squirrels. I know.
I do not. I speed up for squirrels.
I do. I
You
break
have to-
control.
You have to keep them on their game.
I can't.
I'm giving them their exercise of the day.
I can't do that. I do break for squirrels.
I do, but I don't tell everybody and make a big deal out of it. I don't want squirrel guts all over my bumper.
Right? Morning, Nikki.
Hi, Nikki.
Oh,
Nikki.
Beth says it's my boss's birthday, so I'm going to treat him like a king.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's nice of you. I think my boss thought I was mad at her or something when she came in today.
Uh-oh.
I was just not feeling good at all, and I almost felt like I had a fever.
Huh.
And I was just, trying to get my stuff done. And
Well, don't be saying that because they'll be sending you home.
oh, I know, I'm not. I just told her that I didn't feel good. I mean, I didn't feel right,
Right.
And but I didn't say nothing to her for a while, and I mean, I said hi or whatever, but I didn't really. We usually like chat the whole time I'm there.
Right.
When she comes in, that last 2 hours is like talk time, and I didn't hardly talk to her at all.
Myra says, "Are you the squirrel whisperer, Sally? You
No.
need to make a video on for how squirrels should dodge traffic."
I would love. I mean, I think squirrels are great to watch. I would love to make a bird feeder that had a thing on it to deter squirrels. Like they have them to where they have the bird feeder thing that goes up, and then the bird feeder stuff, and then they have coming off of it, like it goes to a fence or a fence line or something, like a little bridge kind of, and that bridge will spin and or maybe like swing or something, so that when the squirrels get on it, it starts spinning, or it sways and the squirrels don't really know what to do, because they're trying to get to the bird feeder.
Right.
Put a slinky on the pole. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Because then the squirrels will try to get up it, and then they'll just go doing.
A bird feeder with the ceiling fan below it. I'm sure they figure out. Squirrels are pretty smart.
Yeah, they are.
They'll figure out a way to get.
I seen one what was it? This last week. I seen one, and he was black or really dark gray, and he looked as big as a cat. And I was like surprised at his size. But he was all black or all gray, and then like part of his head, like half of his head, was like white or really, really light gray. He was really weird looking.
Must have had Samuel Jackson for a father too.
Did you really? I wouldn't be surprised. He's fathered a lot of kids. That's not who I was talking about, though. I was talking about a squirrel.
Like, where did that come from?
Do you listen to me at all, Todd?
I already told you my brain goes weird places.
In real time.
Yeah, maybe it was a fox squirrel. I don't know how big. It was about this. It was the size of a medium-sized cat.
What
I don't know
are you?
what kind of bug that was.
doing?
Trying to fly up my nose.
So, what are we doing today? Gotta get some motivation going on here.
I got my jewelry cleaner stuff out. I see you, Skeeter.
I think I'll list some knives and video games.
Knives and video games. I'm back to clothes. I never left clothes. but I'm still trying to dwindle down this
We're
pile.
gonna be
I
able to
need a
go
break
thrift
from
shopping
clothes.
on Friday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so assuming that the area we're going to doesn't burn down to the ground before then.
Yeah.
So I've been eking out my clothing listings to stretch them out. So now I can list what I have before I go out again. So I'm going to close today.
Good.
Oh, that's about it.
List all the things.
Yeah. And then all the New Jersey thrift shops are opening on the 15th
Oh, nice.
of June. So I'm
Yeah,
excited.
I think the rest of the state's opening on the 15th. You know, with precautions or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I think they're going to do next phase whatever it is.
They're opening
4 out of 12 or whatever the fuck.
they're opening stores and they're opening restaurants for outdoor dining on the 15th of June. Then they're opening barber shops and hair salons on the 22nd.
See, we
But
don't
there's
have a
still
date for
no
that.
opening date for nail salons. So I don't know why they're distinguishing nails from hair, but there is no date in sight for indoor dining at restaurants. And they're saying that, you know, so I don't know, but out at least it just, how much do these restaurants, first of all, restaurants that don't already have outdoor seating, they're not going to be able to just plop chairs and tables outside. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Set them in the road out in front of the restaurant. Take your
Yeah.
chances, eat here.
Yeah.
My son, the restaurant he works at, they rented an outdoor tent. So that's what they're using.
Oh, that's a good idea. But it's not like like for instance, in Cape May, there are restaurants that are just, on narrow sidewalks. You know what I mean? Like they're not going to be able to and they don't have big parking lots or anything. I
No.
don't know. I think they need to just admit, I don't know what I think. I think they need to stop punishing people, restaurant owners, and I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, but in any case, my hairdressers in Pennsylvania, they have no opening date yet for. They have no
Opening
opening
up.
date yet for them.
Yeah, I think my sister-in-law, she does hair, and I think she works in Kansas City, so I think they opened up a couple of weeks ago. So.
Yeah.
And I did notice that the Kansas City bins were open,
Ooh.
which I found out that a lot of bins are opening right now. When Tina
Nikki
was
sing-
here, we went and ate at a restaurant inside. But that was in Missouri.
Right, Nikki says you can eat inside in Wisconsin. Oh, excuse me, but not Minnesota.
Ugh.
You're not getting me. I'm not doing it. I'm not trying to be part of the Yanni group.
Come on, Sally. Get with the program.
Nope.
She's not
Looking over my mouth.
budging,
Oh my God.
not giving in.
I was gonna say the restaurant that my son works at, with them having the outdoor tent, it's just to make it more available seating. Not really. It's not because we can't eat inside.
Right.
But you can only go inside at lower capacity, right? Like every other table or something.
Yeah, And so so they spread it out. They spread their indoor seating. They spread it out, and then they put the outdoor.
Which I get it, but if you're in a restaurant, number one, you're not going to be wearing a mask.
Right.
You know, because it makes it kind of hard to eat. And I just don't. I just don't. I don't buy it. I don't think that's really doing anything. You know,
No, probably not. But they're just trying to do anything and everything that they can to get back to work.
to stay open. Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
So our county reopened the countywide garage sale for July 17th and 18th.
Okay.
Good.
Ooh,
So,
love countywide sales.
well, I would go and I miss them not going, but I got so much crap to put in a garage sale.
You're gonna
Oh,
go.
come on.
No,
There's no
not.
way. There's no way you're missing that. You say you're not now, but you are. You're gonna go.
Maybe I can get Gwen to watch the garage sale while I go.
No, I guess you're not going.
There you go. So that's the only way I'll be able to go.
So that's only for one day. The countywide.
No, it's July 17th and 18th.
So why don't you do your yard sale the first day, and the second day you go yard selling?
Well, that's fine, but all the good stuff will be gone then.
Not necessarily.
Okay, I'm wrong. You're right.
No, I didn't say that either, but
Or opposite, you go yard selling the first day and then have your yard sale the second day. Yeah, you got to put all those vacuums out.
Yeah, I got tons of crap to put out.
that's so funny.
All your vacuums that have been made into cat beds for the homeless kitties.
How would a vacuum become a cat bed?
I don't know. I was just using my imagination.
Curl
Oh
up
my
around the roller and hope nobody turns it on, kitty. There's a cat stuck in my vacuum. You mean cat hair? No, the actual cat.
That's right. We need to give Gwen an award. She's trained Todd so well.
Oh my God, she sure has. It was so funny yesterday. She took her mom and her sister to Louisiana, and she drove off without even saying goodbye or giving me a hug or a kiss or anything. And she called
Wow.
me about 2 hours down the road. I'm so sorry. I never even told you goodbye. I feel bad. I love you. I was like, yeah, right. Oh, don't make me feel bad.
Aw.
It's okay, dear. I know you're busy in conversation with your sister and your mom. Yeah.
Did they have a good time?
Yeah, they arrived safe. They'll probably be at the casino in the morning. Or
That
this morning
sounds fun.
sometime.
Oh, they're staying for a couple days.
Yeah.
That's good.
I don't know how they're working those casinos down there, but my brother-in-law that lives down there has been to one, so they're open, I guess. The one on the Oklahoma border up here is opening like next weekend.
Yeah. There's some
Is
that
it?
are opening here.
It's huge. It's like the world's second largest casino,
Hmm.
but they get a big customer base from Dallas Fort Worth.
That doesn't make any. Oh wow. Around here, they're opening all casinos except the Indian ones.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
a little racist.
I would agree. I don't understand what
Yeah.
you know. I don't understand that, but
I thought some of the Indian communities though had a lot higher levels of the virus. Do you think it has to do with that?
it might. It might have something to do with
I
that.
don't know. The ones in Oklahoma like this one they're all Indian.
Yeah. I don't. I don't get it, but apparently it's not. It doesn't have anything to do with me. So
I think one casino could spread COVID just as good as another one could.
probably.
I would think so.
I don't know.
I've heard that some of the casinos were spending millions putting like plexiglass dividers between machines and keeping things spaced out and moving machines all over so they're more spread out.
Shirley says, last I heard, we have had no big increase in cases, despite hundreds of people digging through the mud, being fed by volunteer cooks. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, at least there's no increase in cases. That's good.
Yeah. I mean, the states that have opened up haven't seen big increases in cases. So,
I don't know. It's crazy. I think we're almost to 10,000 cases here. Our numbers just keep going up. We haven't.
Yeah.
I don't think we've leveled off at all.
our cases are going up, but our hospitalizations and deaths are going down.
Yeah.
So the more they open up testing for anybody, the more I think they're going to find people who've had it or who have it and don't have any symptoms of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Makes me not want to go out, but we got to live our lives too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't stay locked up forever. And people aren't. I mean, people are out and about,
Sure.
especially as weather gets nicer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's going to be really hard to keep people. Now it's June, and I mean it's time to get out. And, I'd say a lot of people are like, well, if I get it, I get it. Which is probably not the best way to go, but I don't know. Yeah, very yachty today.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You need to quit that right now.
Maybe
Very
that's why
yachty.
your jaw is stiff.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it. I haven't done anything weird or anything like that lately, so I couldn't tell you why.
And I woke up late today. It's so nice sleeping with the windows open and the weather's so nice. And you don't want to get out of bed in the morning.
Yeah. It's supposed to be 91 here today.
Oh, Lord. It's not going to
That's
get out of the
too hot.
70s here.
I turned the air on last night, and 'cause I
Which
just wanted-
air?
Huh?
Which air?
The air conditioner.
Oh.
Which air did you think I was talking about?
Well, the other day I turned my air on, but it was the heater.
No, I turned the AC on. Just wanted to get it going, and so yesterday I didn't have it on. I think it got up to like 85 or 86, and I should have turned it on earlier because when you have a hot house, it takes a while even after you turn the air on, it takes a while
Mhm.
to cool it off.
Yeah.
And so I turned it on last night and slept with it on, and so I'm just hoping that that's gonna keep the house cool. And
It was funny because I walked in the house. It was like 35 degrees outside and
35.
35.
Ooh.
And I walked in the house and Jonah's door was open and he was wearing his coat. And and he had like felt pajama bottoms on and stuff, and he looked like he was pretty wrapped up. And I was like, "What's wrong? Are you going to work right now?" And he goes, "No." He goes, "I'm freezing my ass off." So turn the freaking heater on. He says, "Yeah, but I just turned my air conditioner off." I'm like, "Oh man." So yeah, I turned the heater on. See, whenever I was outside and I was at work and everything, I was hardly even cold. I took my coat with me, but um all I was wearing was that, my shirts and then that vest.
Mhm.
And so I wasn't even really that cold. Well, I come in the house and, was talking to him and then, went to the bathroom, changed my clothes and stuff, and after that, I was freezing.
Hmm.
But it took a little bit for me to, get acclimated to the temperature in the house compared to the temperature outside. And I was like, yeah, it's a little chilly, you know.
Nikki says it's supposed to be 83 there today. Yeah,
Ooh,
83. That's a good temperature.
Yeah, I would like it a little warmer here.
I think it was in the 60s last night.
Sally, where's your
So
glasses at?
I took them off.
Oh,
Why?
okay. I don't know.
You don't like looking at my eyes?
No, I'm just saying. I just wasn't sure if you. I was like, something's different about you. And then I noticed it was your glasses. Where's your glasses at?
Yeah. I had them on. I just took them off so I could look through my loop.
There you go.
Yeah, so we'll probably be close to that 83 too.
Yeah.
Well, just fine by me. I could sleep with my air conditioner on.
Yep.
I actually like it better.
Do you?
It's right above my head. It's like it's probably this far from my head. And it's right in front of my bed. So yeah, so I actually
getting
turn it on
fresh,
and then I
cold
jump
air.
underneath the sheets of the blankets and I act like I'm freezing to death, but no, it's just because it feels better that way. I don't know why
Yeah.
it does, but yeah, it gets pretty sticky if it gets over 70 here. But we gotta enjoy our summers while they last.
Yeah. Excuse me. Need to take some deeper breaths.
People in places like Cali and Texas, they don't understand that we don't have warmth all throughout the year.
Right.
So we gotta take it when we can get it.
Yeah. Amen.
Right, Todd? Right.
Hmm? I don't
It's like,
understand.
I don't know. I just wasn't even listening to you right now. Hi, Karen. Where's Lori at today?
I don't
Right.
know. I know she's been working on that clear out, right?
And
Yep.
she's still cleaning out that house, I would expect.
Morning, Karen.
Hmm.
I mean, that's a lot of work. It's like digging for treasure, I'll bet, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she cares. She acted like she was enjoying the heck out of that deal.
Oh yeah, she was excited. I
Yeah,
think it would
I
be
think-
fun. This is
I think
19.
I would be excited, but I would be afraid that I would, wherever I was cleaning out, I'd be afraid that I would find mice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be my only deterrent right there. I can't say only. I mean, mice or other rodents or stuff, you
Mm-hmm.
know, animals, critters.
Critters. Pets.
I don't need no critters. No way. Want nothing to do with that. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can get myself into some trouble today, though. I'm jonesing for something. I need to liven up my life a little bit. So I
And-
might be calling y'all. I'm in jail. I need some bail money.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
I'm cross-placing some stuff over to Etsy.
Yeah. So I have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday off.
Oh, that's good.
I'll probably I might actually go Friday if I find some depends on what's popping, you know.
Yeah. What about estate sales? Do you get much estate sales over there?
Not many.
No.
No. We get estate auctions more than we do estate sales.
Gotcha.
Most of them are like farm auctions.
But if they have a farm auction, sometimes they auction off the house too. So always be
Right.
aware of that.
Yeah. Yeah, usually if there it doesn't even matter what kind of auction it is. I will go through and look at the thingy that
Mhm.
says what's in there. Usually they got pictures,
Yeah.
you know, one of each. One picture of each thing or lot or whatever,
Mhm.
you know.
Yep.
But there's a lot of that stuff that I just know is going to go for a bunch of money and I don't want to waste my time,
Right.
you know. And they're not even that far away. The last one I read about was in Gladwin. And that's only 30 minutes, you know, but still it's like it was on a day that I worked.
Right.
So
You have to weigh all the ins and outs and
Mike says farm auctions can be great.
yeah, I know. And there seemed like there was a little bit of good stuff, but but I don't think I actually really had the cash to spend that day. So I probably missed out, but
Up here. Oh, in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, they have mud sales. It's the
Mud
Amish. They hold these
sales?
mud sales. Yeah. And I've always wanted to go to one, but just have never had the opportunity.
Why would they call them mud sales?
I think because they just hold them in these open fields. Um,
they call them what sales?
mud,
Mud?
mud sales.
Oh, mud sales. Huh.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard them called that before. Probably because of the thaw and, everything's kind of thawing out and the ground is probably muddy.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah. They're usually outdoors in fields. So that I guess that's why they call them the mud sales, but they're usually pretty big deals.
Hmm.
We've just never happened to go. I should ask Bill Noman the Frog if he's ever been to a mud sale.
Yeah.
He lives out in that area.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to have to weigh some on maybe breaking it just
Why?
enough to give me a little oomph,
Why?
just to give me a little bit of oomph so
You
I
need
can
some umph.
make it through. But don't tell Carol. Don't tattle on me now.
Carol,
She'll have my head.
wake
Yeah.
up, Carol.
She won't be happy. I'll be in big trouble.
Hmm.
She's probably listening.
Probably. Probably half
Probably.
asleep. She's probably half asleep and is like, what? Don't tell Carol what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I think actually that Gladwin auction was I don't know if it was an Amish. I think it was an Amish auction. But you gotta have some money, I'm sure.
Well, they probably don't give it away for free.
Well, this is true. I don't expect people to give it away, but
Rita says you go out and buy all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
yellow.
I need to be good though.
Mm-hmm.
I made it a week. That's pretty darn good for me.
A week? That's all that you went?
That's all I've. Yeah.
Hasn't it been like 2 weeks though?
No.
Hmm.
The 24th. Whatever that was. Are you all right there?
That was only a week
Yeah.
ago.
I'm just like
Yeah.
slow motion. I'll be all right.
Mike says he's been to Amish sales before, and their quilts can go for crazy money, but you can't buy them cheap. They resell them for crazy money.
You know where you can get quilts and Afghans and all that is at the bins.
At the bins?
At the bins, you're gonna pay a little for the weight, but yeah, you're not gonna, keep your eye out for those Afghans and the quilts. Sally, You're
Mm.
fading.
The
Mm.
Amish quilts are just absolutely beautiful. Their furniture is really nice too.
Oh,
You
yeah.
go to the like the Amish markets and they usually have a furniture place attached, but they're so expensive. They're so well made,
Yep.
but just so pricey.
I love those, what are those chairs called? Adirondack.
The Adirondack chairs.
I love
Yeah.
those chairs. How they make them out of wood and
Yeah.
you know they're going to be well, well crafted and well made and everything.
Yeah. And they paint them in such pretty colors.
Hmm.
They're just hard to get up out of once you sit in one.
It's true.
Used to have it was like a glider. It was Amish and it would glide and then you had a footstool that also glided.
Oh, gosh.
So you could just rock and glide and rock and glide. I mean, I couldn't sit in it without falling to sleep.
Right. I mean, that'd be perfect. Sally, go to bed.
So
We got 8 more minutes.
Time, Sally.
8 more minutes. Can you hold on?
Mm. I'm trying.
Do something entertaining for 8 minutes. Todd, entertain us for 8 minutes.
It's entertainment time. It's entertainment time. Let's go, boys. It's entertainment time. Whoop, 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 whoop. No, I'm no good at entertaining. I don't know. Did we ever have a topic today?
We did
No.
not.
We pretty much
slacking.
covered everything from that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gwen left yesterday, so I thought, man, I'm gonna get all this stuff done, and I didn't do crap.
Mhm.
What did you
Okay.
do? Watch TV?
Pretty much sat in this chair and caught up on all the videos that
Oh,
I've been watching, and then I did have quite a bit to ship yesterday morning, so I got that done. And then I tested 2 Sega Saturn consoles and a PlayStation 1 console.
did they work?
Well, yes, the PlayStation's fine. I wasn't able to completely test the Sega Saturns because I don't have a controller. I mean, I dug and dug and dug through boxes yesterday. So I ordered two generic controllers for Sega Saturn yesterday because
Yeah.
I'm going to need one to sell with the units anyway.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So by
But they powered on and they came on screen on the TV, so I feel like they're going to work.
Yeah, probably.
do you put a game in them and play it?
Well, I can't get past the opening credits screen without a
The controller.
controller. So
True.
I have to wait on.
See, I'm afraid that I would pop a game in there to test it and then I'd be gone. I'd be playing the game all day.
yeah, Gwen came in the other day and she said, "Are you playing a game or testing?" I said, "Yes," and she goes,
Oh.
"Uh-huh."
Yeah.
So
It's like, yeah, right. I know what you're doing.
there
When
are
the
so
kids were
many
little,
games.
we used to play.
If I fully tested every game, I would be here for the next 10 years for all the games.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wouldn't test the games, but test the
But I do
system.
pop them in and see if their opening credits come on. And that's about it. Tested working.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. When our kids were little, we used to play those games. Oh my gosh. after they were done their homework at night, and instead of watching TV, we'd we'd put a game in and take turns. But you could stay up. We'd stay up half the night on the weekends.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun doing that. They're still big gamers. They play the whatever systems. I don't even know what systems out there now.
Yeah.
PlayStation 4.
My nephew-in-law has a whole bedroom set up with like, he's got like 4 monitors set up,
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
and oh, he's a big gamer.
Morning, Summer.
But
Summer.
his brain kind of works that way. He is
Yes,
very intelligent. So me, I get on a game, and if I lose the first stage, I'm like, I'll get back to it next week.
I'm more into mindless games like Candy Crush,
Yeah.
and they'll play together. Like Jason and and their cousins and all. They'll all be on the same games, playing together. You
Right.
you all play some games together, don't you?
I don't normally play games on my phone.
No, I thought there was a games in the chat that people play together. I could be wrong. Maybe Lori and I haven't paid attention.
I know sometimes there's that Words with Friends, but I haven't played that in quite some time.
No, I thought there was a game that they all got in the same group to play,
Oh.
but I don't know. I haven't paid attention. Rita gets her frustrations out by playing PlayStation games. I used to love playing those kind of games.
I don't own a game system at all. So, which is one of the reasons why I don't sell video games unless they're sealed, I don't know. Oh, that's right. We were playing Walking Dead together.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. You're right, Nikki. One time, that's all you get. One right. Mike's been here for a while. Bumcrack, where you been? You sleeping on the job? All right. Well, it's 9:59. I'm gonna call it. I think Sally's probably going to bed.
Sally's down for the count.
Sounds like I need to go to bed.
Me
Man,
too.
I'm feeding the cat.
We've not been very lively this morning.
I need some cocaine or something. Sorry, shouldn't have said that. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. Get sales and get some listing done, and go buy some stuff if you want to.
Yep.
And see you all tomorrow.
Yeah, 'cause
Bye,
Alex
Love you guys. Bye.
is-
Bye.
Guys.